Oh, hello, it is me, Ferris. Ooh, it's still that spooky season. Or is it nearly the end? I'm not too sure. Either way, I've got a spooky story for you. This is called The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gentle rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember, it was the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought his ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for lost Lenore. For the rare and radiant maiden, whom angels named Lenore, nameless here evermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," I said, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact I was napping, so gently you came a-rapping, and faintly you came a-tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there was spoken was whispered word Lenore. Then I whispered and echoed murmured back the word Lenore, merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, sure again I heard the tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," I said, "surely this is something at my window lattice. Let me see then where that is, a mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obstance made he, not a moment stopped or stayed he, but with mine lord or lady perched above my chamber door. Perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave stern decorum of countenance it wore. "Through thy crest, by shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly grim, an ancient raven, wandering through the nightly shore. Tell me why thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, said nevermore. Much I marvelled at this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little reverence bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Beast or bird upon the sculpture bust upon this chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further then he muttered, not a feather he had fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as he hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled as stillness broke by reply so aptly spoken, "Doubtless," I said, "what it uttered is only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of hope that melancholy burden bore, of nevermore." But the raven still beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, strange I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird, and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly gaunt of ominous bird of yore meant in croaking, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempest send or whether tempest tossed here then to shore, desolate yet all undaunting, on this desert lined enchanting, on this home by horror haunting, tell me truly, I implore, is there a balm in guile? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by heaven that bends above us, by God, we still adore. Tell this soul with sorry laden, if within this distance aiden, if still cloth a sainted maiden, whose angels name Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore. By that word our sign imparting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore, leave no back plume as a token of lie thine show hath spoken, leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above the door, take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on that pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all a seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out the shadow that lies floating on the floor still be lifting, nevermore. Whoa. Well, it's a good job I don't have any ravens looting about here. I only have that pigeon in the garden. Oh well, hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye. Right, after all that, I think I might need to get something to sleep.